The following opinions are solely those of Boattest.com and its test captain. Hi, Captain Steve for Boattest.com, and today we're going to take a look at a brand new boat representing a fresh new design from Sea Ray. It's the outboard-powered 370 Venture, and there's nothing on the water quite like her. Because this 37-footer has no engine room, Sea Ray was able to maximize both the size of the cockpit and the boat's interior accommodations. First, let's look at the cockpit. With no side decks, the cockpit takes full advantage of the 370's 11-foot 3-inch beam. There's L-shaped seating to starboard and U-shaped seating to port surrounding a hardwood table measuring 4 feet 1 inch by 2 feet 2 inch, and it collapses to create more room. There's an insulated self-draining storage beneath the seats. Converting either side to a sun pad is easy as pulling a pin and swiveling the seat backs outboard. L-shaped seating to port is comfortable and allows clear sightlines past the bow even while underway. There's an aft-facing chaise lounge, and I found it to be reclined a little too far. An adjustable backrest would be an ideal solution. Just ahead is an entertainment center featuring an optional grill and stove, dual-voltage refrigerator, and sink, with plenty of usable counter space left over. Let's take a look below.
As I come down, electrical switches are conveniently located in the overhead. Let's start with what I think is the most significant aspect of the cabin, the aft stateroom. Because the engines are now moved outside the hull, a bulkhead that would normally go here can now be removed, giving you this wide open stateroom. The berth measures 6 feet 9 inches by 5 feet 7 inches, and we've even got accommodations for a couch over on the starboard side. Headroom in this location is 4 feet 2 inches off the deck, 2 feet 11 inches off the seat of the couch. There's a recessed mirrored wall over to the aft bulkhead. Now this is hull number 1, so there's a couple of things that need to be changed, and what I would change, I don't really care for these pull-up latches on the storage compartments, but I do like the storage compartments, and this probably isn't the most ideal location for the ship's electrical panel. There's LED lighting inside this compartment, but it needs to have a micro switch to shut it off. It stays lit when the door is closed. The open tread stairway really adds to the feeling of openness, and for privacy, there are curtains that slide across, but Sea Ray will put in a bulkhead with a privacy door. Now, let's take a look at the galley. You've got natural light coming in from above. I'd like to see a rail right here so that you can use this as additional storage. Right now it's just a flat space. Storage to the side, microwave oven, hull side window, 21 inches by 20 inches for counter space.
Sea Ray chose not to add a cooktop here, but an optional grill is available for the cockpit.
The sink, stainless steel recessed single basin, 12-volt refrigerator underneath, waste receptacle to the side.
A cabinet just behind the galley would make an excellent location for the ship's electrical panel.
Headroom at the galley is 6 feet 4 inches. Now the head is just to starboard.
The head is laid out in 2 compartments with a vanity separated from the water closet. A glass sink on top of the solid surface counter increases the storage space below. An opening port light provides ventilation. Just behind, a porcelain head and shower is sectioned off with a waterproof privacy curtain.
Moving forward, we go up a 6.5-inch step, which still leaves me 5 feet 8.5 inches of headroom. Sea Ray went with two-tone fabric, a raised padded edge under your legs, hull side windows to both sides, and here's something that builders rarely take advantage of. All the way around, storage above the windows. Beautiful hardwood table, 2 different woods and a solid surface in the center, and it collapses so that you can get in and out quite easily. And I have to say, I'm still impressed with the fact that I can stand at this table. Plenty of lighting coming in from an overhead hatch, LED lights overhead, underneath the cabinetry, and to the sides. And of course, there's storage underneath all the seats. Obviously, the table will come down, filler cushions go in place to form a berth. A privacy curtain will close off the forward berth. There's an optional 19-inch TV and optional location number 2 for the ship's electrical panel.
Now let's take a look at the 370's deck starting at the stern. This 370 Venture has a molded-in swim platform coming out 16 inches from the transom, as well as an extended platform supported underneath by heavy square channel, and it adds an additional 30 inches. The cockpit is entered by a center walk-through, and deep storage compartments are beneath the deck. To starboard is a shower to rinse off before entering the cockpit. An acrylic gate keeps everyone safe. Molded steps and a well-placed grab rail ease transition through the windshield walkthrough with its interconnected latches. The walkthrough measures 20.5 inches. A stainless grab handle on top of the hardtop provides security when re-entering the cockpit. That's our look at the features of Sea Ray's all-new 370 Venture. For Boattest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.